Leap Unite Show on UPRN Radio, and this is Friday, May 28th, 2021. We're going to be doing energy work tonight, guys, and because this is the Memorial Day weekend, which I thought it was last weekend, but I'm allowed to have brain bubbles. I'm old. So this week, since it's Memorial Weekend in the United States, we're going to do some energy work on veterans from all wars. And, you know, this isn't just for the United States veterans. This is veterans worldwide. And, you know, we have them in every single country. So we'll be doing on the veterans and actually a little bit of energy work on the people that are active in the military now. And then we're going to segue and do some energy work, cutting the ties and binds that Satan has with humanity. Why, you asked? Well, it's been brought to my attention, again, what a satanic planet we have. And if you recognize all the signs and the symbols, it's very, very, very easy to see it. It's hidden in plain sight. So I'm going to give you a few examples before we get into the energy work so you can pay attention. First off, I had to sit through a 5-hour video from someone that was in the Masons, really spilling everything about the Masons and how satanic they are. So let me be your shortcut tonight so you don't have to sit through 5 hours of that. Well, he brought to my mind on how everyone, and I've known this for a long time, but again, it's been brought back right up into my face. Anyone who's famous actually belongs to the Church of Satan. A lot of our politicians do also. So when you look at the entertainment industry, you go, wow, so we are entertained by Satanists. And some of their signs, and they all do this, so you know they belong to the club. So for those of you who have visual, I will do visual. For those of you that don't, I will try to be as verbal as I can. All right, so one of the signs is you take an object and you cover half your face, so only one eye is showing. That means you belong to the club of Satan. Now, how many movie stars, entertainers actually do that? A big one also is the devil's horns. And that is your little pinky finger and your first finger posted up. And that's also called the sign of the devil. And you'll see them flashing that. Now, a lot of it, there's one where you may see them wearing a lightning bolt on their face. And even check the ads that are out there. You know, one of them, and I can't remember what brand it was, but at the end they had lightning bolts. And I went, oh my God, they're just coming out and saying, we belong to the club of Satan. Now, if you see them doing a 666, which means your last 3 fingers up and your thumb and your first finger you make is a circle. And then you've got 3 fingers up. So that represents a 666, and you all know that's a sign of Satan. Now, they may do it over their eye, which is also meaning the eye of Satan. Jay-Z, the entertainer, loves to do the pyramid, bringing his 2 fingers together, or all of them, and the 2 thumbs together in the shape of a pyramid. And then sometimes they'll do this. That's the all-seeing eye, with your eye right in the middle of that pyramid. Well, that's also a satanic symbol. So pay attention. I mean, they're doing this right in front of us. Now, when the stars, you know, they've got to go through their rituals. And the rituals that they go through, my understanding, is you sign, you know, literally a devil's contract. And also that if you say anything about this, you will be killed or sacrificed. So you will see a lot of the stars throughout their career, especially in the beginning, they'll hold a finger up to their lips, like, shh, quiet. We're not saying anything. We're keeping quiet. That means they can't speak about the Church of Satan. Duh. So one of the things I do, now those are symbols you need to watch out for. They are out there in plain sight. Oh, another one is if you see around a star's eye, like a painted star on it, on one eye. That's also another symbol that they're in the Satanic Club. When they perform and the floor is black and white checker squares, that means Illuminati. Again, they're saying Satan owns me, and they're just letting everybody know I'm one of the club and that I'm owned. So these stars, with my understanding over observing them throughout the many, many years, they can only do so much good. And if it is their handlers don't like it, they will be reeled in quicker than your heads will spin. Best example I can give you is Mark Ruffalo. Poor guy. You know, he was doing the right things, standing up for Palestine for weeks. And then all of a sudden, just like that, he did a 360-degree turn saying that Israel is, oh my God, not committing genocide against Palestine. And that's your first clue. You know, he's been either threatened his career, his family, himself, or all of the above. So he pulled back and he retracted his statement. And the ones that don't, they lose their careers, or they're sacrificed, or have an accident, suicide. You know, it's not a nice club to be in, and it's really a hard one to get out of. Now, one of the things I pay attention to and I understand is that we've got to neutralize their work. If we want light to go forward, we've got to give them some attention, because anything that's bad that you don't give attention to just grows. And the attention, it's not like you go join their club or even have to be part of their group. You neutralize their work. You neutralize their energy so they have no power. That's what I mean. And we can get enough people together to do that, they're nothing. And if you don't think that they don't do their energy work as much as they can, their dark energy work as much, then, you know, I hate to burst your bubble, but they are. So it's time again, you know, when we light workers come together and band together, we can do this. Light has much more, it's much more powerful than the dark side. And if you got crystals amplify what we do even more. So God has given us the tools to amplify our work, even if we're kind of low man on the totem pole. That's why I work so hard for world enlightenment. And by the way, mark your calendars, December 24th, around noon, 1 o'clock, or 10 minutes of your time, we're going to chant and really call down divine enlightenment and anchor it to the earth and all life forms. Or if you want to pray enlightenment down for that amount of time, or meditate, it's all good. And it's all light, and we are coming together in one, as one, wanting light to come on the planet. And when it does, and it affects everybody and raises everyone's consciousness and reconnects them to the Creator, they become an awakened spiritual being that knows better to hurt or harm on any level. And everyone's jobs out there, working for world peace, for the kids, against Nazis, against pedophiles, it's going to be easy for you because people are going to know better. And they're going to go, oh, wow, great work. I think I'll join them, or I think I'll support them somehow. So when enlightenment happens, everything else falls into place. So when I do the energy work regarding Satan and cutting ties to the earth and Satan, if it sounds a little repetitive, well, it is, because some things need to be repeated. So just give it energy, amplify it. So we're going to create a bubble of light. Imagine us all in a circle. And for those of you that are going to help with the energy work, sit down, get comfortable. Put your feet flat on the floor and your hands in your lap right now, like you're going to receive, because you are. So imagine we're in this huge, huge stadium, and we're all connected through our heart chakras. We're all holding hands. You got someone to the right, to the left. In the center, we've got this 100,000-pound crystal to amplify what we do. And over it, we're going to put the energy work in a big bubble of light. As I do the energy work, I'm going to ask, not only do you imagine this happening in your mind's eye, but you start blasting light and energy into that bubble. And then at the end, we're going to just take a deep breath and release it to the universe to amplify and to manifest. All right. So I want everyone, imagine you're holding someone's hands right to the left. And I want you to feel yourself reconnect to the Creator. And as you do, I want all this incredible high energy to come pouring into your crown chakra. Allow it to flow all the way down your legs, out your feet into the earth, down your arms, out your hands, your spine. Feel totally consumed in this bubble of light. And as you're taking that energy on, I'm going to call and surround us in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I seal us in the pink flame of love. And now send that energy to the right, and as it circles to the right, we call to all the gods and goddesses of light. Air, earth, fire, water, all the deities, the elemental kingdom, all the old ancient cultures responsible for holding light on the planet. The Aborigines, the Kahunas, the medicine men and women. We call to the Eskimo shaman to join us and add their energy to amplify our work. And as this energy is going out to the right, we form many circles as one. And now send that energy to the left. And as the energy flows to the left, the circle is closed, so only that which is light may enter. We call to all the trees to join us and take this energy. And through the trunk into the roots, this energy goes into the earth to help the earth remain stable and raise their consciousness. So everyone on the planet can raise its consciousness. The earth and all life forms go. And through the branches, trees are going to send out this energy. So all life forms feel this really positive energy. So we call to all the rock, stones, crystals, minerals on the planet. All the earth keepers to lock into the big earth keeper in the center and amplify our work over 100,000-fold. We call to all the grids, ley lines, meridians, domes, obelisks, pyramids, all the sacred and holy spots on the planet to lock into this energy circle now. And I'm going to ask Mother, Father, God, that you guide us into doing not our will, but thy will be done, and that everyone that participates receives a healing. So be it. So release their hands, and I want you to take another deep breath. Feel all that incredible cosmic energy come pouring into your body. Let it flow out your heart chakra into the center, or all your hands, all your chakras, creating a bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we're going to put all the veterans from all wars in this bubble of light, past, present, future. And we also ask permission to do this work for you. In the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command I call to Michael the Archangel and ask that you take your sword of blue flame and cut all ties to any energy these men and women may have taken on that's not theirs. Whether from family, friends, relatives, acquaintance, strangers, people they have worked with, or fought against, any officer in command, any church official of any kind. This includes all world militaries, domestic and foreign. As this energy is removed from them like an onion skin, we send it back to God and they fill up with their divine essence. I asked Michael to cut all ties to any reptilian, dinosaur energy, secret societies, and organized religion. Cutting all ties to any oaths, vows, curses, hexes, rituals that may have been done to them or their families, going backwards and forwards, hundreds of thousands of generations, or anything they may have done consciously or unconsciously. Let this unwanted energy be peeled from them like an onion skin, sending it back to the Creator, and these beings will fill up with more of their divine essence. I command Michael to cut all ties to any effigies that may have been misused against them in any war, foreign or domestic, including anything they own. Clothes, hair, picture, their name spoken, written, or just thought of, or anything they have their energy on. As we cut ties to those elementals, I call the violet flame through them to clean them up, the angel light energy to heal them. We seal them in the pink flame of love, commanding them to be neutral or only emitting love. I command Michael now to remove all energy implants done to those men and women due to black magic, black witchcraft, or voodoo that could have carried over from any lifetime, past, present, and future. See all this unneeded energy now being removed from all their chakras or anywhere in their bodies that is out of balance. We now peel this energy off them like an onion skin and send that energy back to the Creator. They fill up with more of their divine healing essence. I asked Michael to now come forth and cut all ties to patriarchy, genocide, rape, incest, slavery, prostitution, persecution, circumcision, removing any overlays that are trying to manipulate them, keeping them from being connected to the Creator, healing themselves, being successful in all their divine missions, and being filled with joy. As all this unwanted energy is removed from them that's keeping all these wonderful things from coming to them, we send that energy back to the Creator and they fill up with more of their divine essence. We see this divine energy giving them all the divine strength, will, and inspiration they need to move forward in divine joy. See these veterans draw to themselves everything they know to heal for free, along with people, money, pro bono attorneys for any lawsuits they have wrongfully against them, or to help with rightful government claims that's being withheld from them. We see them getting lots of good press in all medias. I call to the higher self of all veterans everywhere to reawaken to the knowledge, soul remembrance of what it's like to be in perfect balance and harmony with your balanced masculine and feminine side, and what it feels like to be connected with divine energy. In your mind's eye, see light being added to all the veterans' DNA structures. See this change become a new old soul memory, changing inside Mother Earth's DNA structure as well. See this divine light being directed to everyone's hearts and brains, especially the part of the brain that is reptilian, adding emotions and feelings to that reptilian and human brains cosmos-wide, replacing the reptilian war gladiator mentality with one that is reconnected spiritually. I call the higher selves of everyone on the planet and ask as a group, we petition to Helios and Vista that the violet flame blaze through earth and all humanity to erase the past, present, and future karma created from the off-balance patriarchal warring energy. I call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties and binds from all life forms, the earth, angels, elementals, and the unbalanced masculine energy. As all ties and binds are cut, we see them being transmuted by the violet flame and see those empty spaces being filled with divine inspiration, wisdom, and divine heart to function from. Replace that energy with balanced, harmonious, divine male-female energy. I command that this integration with all war veterans be gentle, loving, and kind, and let all apply this new energy in very practical ways. In your mind's eye, see this balance affecting all generations, backwards and forwards, as a ripple of water flowing in harmony with nature. See a burst of balanced divine energy affecting all incarnations on earth at once. See everyone's DNA cells, atoms, molecules raised to a higher vibration of divine light. Let each atom, cell, and molecule in humanity and the earth be connected with the divine energy source, creating divine balance. I call to the higher selves of all war veterans, past, present, and future, to step forward into the light, cut all the ties, Michael the Archangel and Shiva, to unbalance. Patriarchy, genocide, incest, greed, power, gladiator mentality, war, violence, gladiator mentality, rape, pillage, plunder of the earth and all life forms, including men and women. Cut ties to all reptilian energy, any connection to the god and goddess of war, chaos, and destruction. Cut all ties to all oaths, vows they have taken with each other. As all this energy is cut and removed from them, we also ask that their reptilian brain is shut down and the divine God brain reactivated. See this unwanted energy being released from their energy field, cells, atoms, molecules, all the way down to their DNA, going backwards and forwards through all their incarnations. As this energy is released, I call the violet flame through them and all their works that are misdirected. Cut all ties to all black art and negative ceremonies that are being done to keep veterans weak and confused. As all this unwanted energy is removed from all war veterans, we are now reconnecting to their higher selves to become awakened spiritual beings. See them very excited as they're being given their divine missions and their divine purposes. Let them fill up with divine respect for all walks of life. I call the goddess of truth and step into everything that the military does and in any secrets that are harmful to a veteran in any way or any level. I command that all experiments that they're trying to hide and those being experimented on be brought to the surface in a way that no person will be harmed. Let the truth come forward. Let those being experimented on be cared for and justly compensated. I call the higher selves of all doctors and all healthcare providers or workers caring for these war veterans, and I command that you're divinely inspired to the cures, the proper medicine and treatment that can be given body, mind, and soul to help them heal. Let the divine treatments and all the sources needed come to the surface now. I ask that everyone who has been mistreated or experimented on be guided to the medicines or treatment they need to get well for free. I call the Ganesh and ask that you remove all blocks and energy overlays that bring the divine treatments and all the sources needed to the surface now, permitting people to discover the cures and that the people needing treatments receive them for free, not having to wait to be seen by any kind of doctor that they need. They get immediate attention. I ask that all war veterans who have taken on radiation or any other harmful chemical agent that they now carry in their bodies be surrounded in the energy of angelite, which helps them release all aches and pains. And we're going to ask that the Ganesh particle is activated in their bodies, which creates harmony and health. I ask that Michael cut all ties to all karma they took on and is now making them sick. I call the violet flame through them to clean up their cells, atoms, molecules going down to their DNA. We command all the sick cells to mirror the healthy cells, with the rest gently eliminated through the natural waste release of the body fluids. We also ask this of any family member they may have unconsciously contaminated, including all wives. We surround all their unborn children with extra healing and everything they need to be healthy while being carried in the wombs, creating healthy births and children. We call the higher self of all vets who are contemplating suicide for what they have witnessed and or participated in willingly or not, or have come back from war to not be able to function within their family unit, creating much hardship for all. We ask Michael the Archangel to cut the ties to these 4 war thoughts. We call the violet flame to transmute all out of balance energy they are holding in their minds and bodies, reconnecting them to the Creator. As that divine energy flows back into their body, they're now filled with a loving, forgiving Creator energy that releases them from what they have done. This now allows them to start looking forward at all the new possibilities they have in their life to be of service to others. And that brings much joy that they can help someone by passing on a kindness to someone near and dear to their hearts or a stranger. As all war veterans reconnect to the Creator, their child within is given the divine spark of life to bring it back to their conscious mind, creating such a great joy that flows outward from them to all their families and friends. This creates a new functional family life. You now see all people as your family, friends, aunts, uncles, sons, daughters, and lay down your weapons, choosing not to hurt or harm neither anyone nor yourself. We ask the divine to awaken their spiritual being, allowing love, compassion, kindness, caring, peace, divine love to flow through their body, mind, and spirits. Again, being given their divine missions and purposes. We call the higher selves of all war veterans and their families, and I ask their higher selves get together for a little group meeting on the etheric plane with everyone putting their egos aside so everyone can communicate with much love, compassion, and understanding. Let this be brought down into their daily conversations that use words that are gentle, loving, and kind. From the hearts of all war veterans, see a light flow from the heart, their heart, to each one of their family members and back, allowing for reconnection through love, creating a peaceful, functional family that is full of joy and service to others. See more veterans' mental health groups forming with full funding from the government or outside donations from caring funders. All right, now we're going to give our current military a little bit of attention. Seeing as a very bubble of light now. So we call the higher self of everyone in all militaries, foreign or domestic, to help you step forward in the light, reconnect with the Creator, and become conscious beings. See all protesters as your family, friends, aunts, uncles, sons, and daughters, and lay down your weapons, choosing not to hurt or harm anyone. Call to the higher selves of everyone in militaries worldwide, and I command that you be divinely inspired in ways of stopping and preventing war, and to put your energies toward more humanitarian efforts, that all research and manufacturing of all nuclear, electromagnetic, laser, microwave, Star War type chemical, biological, germ, sound, or other scientific warfare is immediately halted and dismantled. I call to the decision makers of the military worldwide and everyone in the military and command that you come forward in the light. If you choose not to work for humankind, that your higher selves and the angels put you in a position of total harmlessness, and that a light worker take your place, or no one at all. We ask the divine to awaken your spiritual being, allowing love, compassion, kindness, caring, peace, and love to flow through your body, mind, and spirit. We ask your higher selves to help you become conscious beings, able to see clearly all military commands that are given, with the courage to refuse bullets, not kill, hurt, or harm any living being. Refusing to go on kill missions, for you now see everyone as family. Refusing shots. We send to all of you lots of divine courage to refuse to be redeployed. You are all supported by your family and friends for these conscious decisions. And if you choose to go AWOL, then go back and fight. May you all be invisible to all military and police authorities, able to hide in plain sight. We call to all elementals of war, you use, cutting them free from your misuse, cleanse with the violet flame, reconnecting to the Creator, and command the elementals to be neutral, to misfire, not work, go off course, and choose to hurt nor harm any life form. May divine peace, calm, brotherhood, enlightened inspiration descend down around all our militaries now. All right, let's take a deep breath. And as you exhale, we're going to release this bubble to the ethers, into the atmosphere to be manifest. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So we're going to create another bubble of light. And in that bubble of light, because it's huge, we're going to put in Satan and all their followers. Let there be light. In the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command We call the Michael the Archangel to take his sword of blue flame and cut ties to all satanic magic around all life forms, organic, inorganic, including all movie stars, all singers and illusion makers, the music, TV, movie, cable, and radio communication fields, industries, politicians, leaders, religious leaders, scientists, military personnel of all ranks and all decision makers, plants, animals worldwide. Anyone who will sacrifice their spiritual values for power, knowledge, or material gain, a Fautesian pact. This includes all skin this magic is written on, no matter where Satan keeps it hidden. As ties to all satanic black magic and pacts that were made with Satan, we call the violet flame to clean up all that dark energy, and then we send the angel light energy to heal it. Fill it up with the Creator's divine love. We command the skin and parchments to now be neutral, only emitting love. I call upon the fire elemental to blaze and burn in all the vaults of Satan, and everywhere these skins and parchments of magic are kept. Let the flame do the final cleansing. I now see all satanic vaults, ethereal or in physical, in flame and burning till all skins and parchments the contracts are written on are in ashes. All trusts are hereby dissolved through the sacred trust that God has with humans to set us free. We cut all black magic, satanic ties and binds Satan has placed on all life forms, souls, the planet Earth, going back to the time when Lucifer, Satan, was cast out of heaven through this present time and future of our planet. The ties and binds of this energy and all souls are not cut free from that bondage. Lucifer and Satan owns no one. The people of this planet have their very own direct link to God, the Creator, thus in charge of all dominion on the planet. You do not own the world, humans, nor any souls on this planet or anywhere. We can imagine our own sacred trust with the Creator ourselves. Satan, you're fired. We now reconnect all these souls to the Creator, helping them become awakened, conscious, spiritual beings. We cut the ties to all of Satan's trusts he set up, claiming all real estate is his, and then binding that in magic. We again cut the ties with this trust, call the violet flame in to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal, then we reconnect it to God. Now we command it to be neutral, to only emit love. We call forth the fire elemental to burn this magic and all it's written on to ashes. This trust is hereby dissolved by the light of God, the Creator, and everything that is holy. We cut ties to Satan and all trust that makes people slaves. We again cut the ties to this magic and the bonding of it with Satan. We call the violet flame through it to clean up the energy, angel light to heal it. Then we reconnect it to the Creator, commanding it to be neutral. We again call to the fire elemental to blaze through this magic till it's cleansed by fire to ashes and dust. I see the storage vaults, physical or etheric and physical flame now. We now see all veils and overlays over all souls being removed, allowing everyone to reconnect to their higher selves, becoming awakened spiritual beings fully aware of their divine missions and purposes. We cut all ties with the trust called C'est Qui Vive, claiming all souls to Satan and the Catholic Church. As these ties are cut, we call the violet flame to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal, fill it up with the Creator's love. Now we command it to be neutral, to only emit love. I call the fire elemental to burn the skin it's written on till in ashes. See all souls being set free again, becoming awakened spiritual beings. We cut all ties and magical contracts Satan had with the Roman Vatican Church Empire and with Hitler. All concordats are now dissolved by the violet flame, healed in angel light, and reconnected to the Creator, becoming neutral or only emitting love. The energy of the First through the Fourth Reich is now dissolved. We call the higher selves of all beings worshiping Satan, past, present, future, to step forward in the light of God and renounce Satan, all lies, deceptions, chaos, and wars you create. If you choose not to, which is your free will, I call to your higher self and guardian angel to put you all in positions of harmlessness now. We remove all veils, overlays you have placed on each other, cut the oaths you have taken together, binding you to each other and your projects, now removed, cleansed by the violet flame, and they're neutral. For those who choose to stay with Satan, again, your free will. We place you in a bubble of mirror, the mirror facing you, so any dark energy you try and send out will stay contained. We add the violet flame to cleanse this energy so it does not gain any strength. This bubble of mirror will stay up 24/7, 365 days a year from here through eternity. It will dissolve when you choose to work in the light of the Creator and not Satan, Lucifer. Until then, this bubble keeps you powerless. May this work be amplified over 100,000-fold every time one listens to it. So be it. Nevertheless, not our will, but thy will be done. And we're going to take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, we're going to create another bubble of light and put in everyone from the entertainment industries that belongs to the Church of Satan. Let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. We cancel clear all Illuminati thoughts that it's their destiny to rule. We cancel clear the law of Thelma, which is there is no law beyond do what thou wilt. We cancel clear all pledges to the Rock Nation, Gotti or the Rain Man. We cancel clear the energy that is creating a satanic religion out of hip-hop music. We cancel clear all ties to all Illuminati references, symbols of the temple sun. We cut ties to all Masonic symbols. Cancel clear, cancel clear, cancel clear. We command Michael and your band of angels to cut ties to all satanic symbols, including, listen up, the obelisk, dome, the eye, the triangle, the pyramid, five-pointed star, black and white checkerboard squares, masquerade Illuminati balls, including people wearing the costume masks, black hats, the all-seeing eye, as well as subliminal messages that show one eye being covered, the shape of a pyramid, the sun, owl, a rainbow, Baphomet, and the sign of a 666 made with their fingers, peace sign next to the eye, including the devil horn sign, violet flame, the energy to neutralize and transmute all subliminal symbols and signs. We anchor the violet flame in all pictures that show these signs, especially in the entertainment of all kinds, including anything recorded on TV, movies, videos, radio, computer art, magazines, YouTube videos that can be rebroadcast, as well as all concerts promoting Satan. We now anchor the violet flame in all satanic Luciferian concerts, lectures, all entertainment done past, present, future. As the violet flame blazes through this misused energy, it transmutes it to love, and now nothing but love flows from those concerts. We cut all energy ties these satanic artists send out to the audience during their concerts to lower everyone's energy and vibrations and to amplify their own dark works. As we cut this energy to pieces, the violet flame automatically transmutes that energy to light, so the audience receives an energy that will awaken them, so they now see truth, walk out of the concerts, and stop supporting satanic artists that have sold their souls to Satan. We call the higher selves of all concert goers and ask if it's for their highest good. They're now reconnected to the Creator, then let it be done now. As they become awakened spiritual beings, the veils are lifted from them, so they now see clearly that they're being used, and stop supporting these satanic artists. See, all these concert fans stop buying their clothing, records, tapes, movies. Let all these people be awakened to the trends these satanic artists are trying to start, and choose not to be part of it. We ask the divine to remove the veils around all these concert goers, fans, letting them now hear the words of the song, see the satanic symbols, and choose not to buy their records nor support those satanic artists in any way. Instead, let the fans become aware of the artists that have held true and not sold their souls. See all those artists that held true being given lots of abundance and support. I command Michael the Archangel to go and cut the ties all these demonic forces have attached themselves to including entertainers, singers, actors, comedians, athletes, people, places, animals in any concert or public venue. As the demonic forces are cut, we tie and bind them, send them through the violet flame to help them clean up their energies and send them back to God, filling that space up with an angel of love. We cut the ties to all rituals, calling in the demonic forces that are being done in any concert or public venue, anchoring the violet flame to transmute that energy back to light. We cut all ties to all music that has had magic done to it be successful, as well as all satanic magic rituals, conjuring up demons and commanding them to attach themselves to the master copy of music and music videos. We cut these demons from all album covers and music, tie and bind them, sending them through the violet flame to transmute their energies back to light and send them back home to God. We now fill that space up with an angel of enlightenment. Cut ties to all energy chants and songs to the Rain Man, the Devil, Ella, Illuminati, the New World Order, Chips and Stacks, Scotty Set, Baphomet, and again, send that energy violet flame through all these satanic references, completely neutralizing it, transmuting it all back to light. Amplify the energy of the violet flame to burn throughout the world between the hours of 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. to counter any dark magic being done at these times. As the flame blazes, it transmutes all that satanic magic to light, becoming neutral, harming nothing. For those people that want to leave the club of Satan, and if it's for their highest good, we cut ties to all oaths, vows, rituals, sexual orgies that people were made to do to join the club of Lucifer. May they be guided to people who will help them regain their souls and lives back and stay alive. We cut the ties to all the writings on the Georgia Guidestones, again, anchoring the violet flame to the stones to transmute and neutralize all written words. We call to the Creator to remove all veils of confusion, darkness, and magic over our children. As they reconnect to the Creator, let them awaken to the light and choose to stay away from satanic artists and their music. To also remove the veils over the parents so they're also able to see clearly the satanic signs, hear the words, and not allow their kids to listen or partake in any concerts that flash satanic hand signs and subliminal messages, or encourage you to take the vaccine. Stop satanic child abuse in the entertainment industry. See people awaken and stop supporting satanic entertainers, musicians, athletes, politicians that have sold their souls to the devil for fame. See their concert halls empty when satanic sellouts want to bring their tours into town. We call the higher selves of all the music, movie, radio, publishing companies to step forward in the light of the divine Creator, stop being Satan's puppet. If they choose to break free, we send you all the energy to your life force, as well as all the inspiration you need to do this without being hurt or harmed. If you choose not to walk in the light of God and stay bound to Satan, Lucifer, which is your free will, I ask your higher self and guardian angel to put you all in a position of harmlessness. We're going to place you in a bubble of mirror that's facing you 2 inches from your nose that will contain any dark energy or messages that you wish to put out. I add the violet flame to this bubble of mirror to transmute all evil energy so you have no more forward movement of any kind. This bubble of mirror stays up 24/7, 365 days a year until you choose to do works of good. All right, we're going to fill that up with a lot of light and take a deep breath and release it. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, we're going to create one more bubble of light. We're going to put in the Mother Earth and all life forms. Woo. Let there be light. In the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. We call the golden solar energy down to cover all pyramids, obelisks, and all sacred objects on the planet. As it flows, see this golden solar energy anchor to all the grids, ley lines underneath these sacred spots. See this golden energy flow through the morphogenetic grids above the planet, into the pyramids, into the grids. Now we call divine peace, divine calm, divine harmony, divine oneness, divine brotherhood to descend down through all these sacred spots now, flowing to all the chaotic areas that are not in harmony with the Creator, raising that energy vibration to a divine enlightenment energy. We command Michael the Archangel to cut the God and Goddess of war and chaos from the earth and all life forms they have attached to. We tie and bind them, sending them through the violet flame to clean their energies up, and we send them back to the Creator, replacing that space with a God and Goddess of divine peace and harmony. We call to all militaries on earth and ask them to stop hurting any life forms. We ask all veils and overlays that are of war be cut from everyone in the military, allowing them to become conscious beings. As they now reconnect to their higher selves, they choose not to hurt or harm anyone, showing instead actions of peace and kindness with a big dash of compassion. See all weapons of war breaking down and choosing not to work or misfiring, missing all their targets. As peace descends, see it with a higher consciousness and lots of divine inspiration flowing to all people. See them reconnecting to the divine and being given their divine missions and divine purpose. Hope and courage to create a divinely inspired, loving, balanced governments worldwide. Call the higher self of the ruling class and ask Michael the Archangel cut them free of all ties they have to power and the presidency. As this energy is cut from them, see them letting go of their power to be replaced with the light worker. That will create a balanced, fair government honoring men and women in light. As this golden solar energy descends on earth, Satan's energy diminishes to nothing. See divine peace descend down now. See divine calm descend down now. See love descend down now. May divine enlightenment descend down around all life forms now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all life forms now. So we're going to take a deep breath and exhale and release that. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, let's ground real quick. So I want you to feel the earth energy come up your feet, come up your legs, feel your energies pull in. You're becoming very calm, very balanced, very back in body. For those of you, if you're still lightheaded after the show, go find a tree, put your hands on the tree, send all your excess energy into the tree, and then ask the tree to send you energy back. And you'll immediately ground. So this is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio. Whew, thanks for joining.